Happy day to all. Today I wanted to do some crafting and I have this idea and I'm going to see how it pans out. I'm going to start by doing these swirls with a Sharpie that I got, and I'm just making some swirls nice and easy. So my idea is to make a flower vase with these little swirl flowers that I'm cutting out, and I'm always going to do them in clusters, and I'm going to do odd amounts, either 3s or 5s or 7s or 9s, because to have them off gives it a little bit more complexity. After I draw a few of these swirls, I'm going to make some leaves, and I'm just making a little curve line, another curve line, and something down the center. Very primitive, very rudimentary, and I am going to get out some crayons. I have some metallic crayons, and this is a project that is so easy to do, and you can do it with objects that you just have laying around your house. I love found objects, and I love using simple tools to create art with. So once I have my flowers and my leaves, I'm going to start coloring them, and I'm just using different colors and varying them, and I'm using colors that are kind of in sharp contrast because I want a lot of color variation in this project. So they're all cut out now, and I have my assortment of leaves and my assortment of flowers, and I'm going to put it onto this journal that I have. And this is a made journal. I made it with a newspaper that arrived at my house. It was an advertisement for a grocery store, and I cut it up, I ripped it. It's very raw, it's very basic, and I slapped on some white paint. So this is one of my go-to junk journals, art journals. So I have an old dictionary, I think it's like the 1960s, and the pages are very delicate and they're crisping and they have great color to them. So I've ripped out some pages. These are different projects that I have, and they're really in pieces, and I'm slapping on some glue. Yesterday was Earth Day, and who doesn't love the earth? So I've decided to make my vase out of a Reasons wrapper, and I'm gluing that down, and it's textury and puffy and waxy, and I really love this idea of using scrap things for art. And here's my old discarded vase. So I'm taking some very cheap, inexpensive watercolor, and I'm pulling out colors from the wrapper. So I've got some gold on there and some chocolate, and since the page behind it has been painted with white acrylic, it's not grabbing a real solid brown, which is fine. I like that sort of faded, torn, tattered look. So I'm gonna slap some paint on here to give it another layer. I'm positioning the flowers and the leaves. I'm coming up with a layout that I like. So it takes a little bit of finagling and moving, and I'm finally getting it to where I'd like it to be. And I'm just going to stick some glue on those spots without removing everything, because I'm afraid I'm going to lose the layout after it. I really enjoy crafting, and I really enjoy crafting on a budget so it doesn't break the bank. So here are some still shots of the finished product, and everything was really essentially free. This cost me almost nothing. So hit subscribe and the notification if you enjoy seeing videos like this. If you like crafting on a budget, if you like crafting with recycled objects in creative ways, I would love to be part of your group and have you be part of mine. Scrappy ideas.